Hello, my name is Kathy Cruz, and today I will be doing my photo voice presentation. A short introduction about myself so that you can get to know me a little bit better. I'll begin with some simple facts about myself. I am 18 years old and a current high school student at Crestwood High School, taking dual enrollment classes with USC Sumter, which has so far been a very insightful and fun experience for me because I am getting to try so many new things and learning so much more, except for math because it is not clicking right now. But that's okay because, for example, right now I'm recording myself, I'm expressing myself on camera, which is something I most likely would have never done on my own. And for the 2 hours I've been trying to record this video, it's been pretty enjoyable so far. I might even make a YouTube channel. Hey y'all. But yeah, anyways, here's a few pictures of me as a little baby, me as a toddler, and me at my quinceañera when I turned 15. And looking back at it, I think of myself as a little girl who has always been very curious, up to trying new things, and always voicing her opinion, which is probably not the best thing because I would run around telling everybody what I thought. And as a little kid, that probably was not good. But now that I'm older, I'm glad that I get to voice my opinion because so many people take that for granted. And in general, that kind of summarizes a little bit about me, that I love voicing my opinion. I love when people voice their opinion. I love being expressive. I'm also very attentive to detail, so I am attentive to those around me and the experiences I go through. I try to learn from every experience and person that walks into my life or steps out of it. I try to look for the good in it. Although it doesn't always work because there have been times where I obviously fly all the way back, lose all my progress, and become a despicable, terrible, mean person. But right now, I'm pretty chill. I'm a pretty alright person. And for this picture over here, to add more onto it, I am dressed up in a big puffy dress, my favorite color purple, and I'm wearing a sparkly crown to celebrate my quinceañera, my little girl to young lady, my transition from childhood to young adulthood. And I was extremely excited for this stage of life. I had been preparing it since I was 10 years old, waiting to wear makeup, rip off my eyebrows, wear heels, and straighten my hair. I was really excited. But I had no idea that jumping into young adulthood also has its bad factors, its other factors, which everybody will eventually go through. It is facing reality, it's realizing truths you had never seen before, which is kind of depicted here in the pictures because in these two, you see my big smile, and it's a very innocent, happy smile. Rainbows and candy, you know? And over here, my smile is a little less because that's when I had those challenges and obstacles going on, which is another thing. The obstacle that I went through was another thing in Latino culture because the quinceañera is part of Latino culture. And the other part of Latino culture from my family and other families, I know other families that have this too, it's where the male of the family, the father, the husband, is superior to the others in the household. So his word is the final say. Everybody does what he does because he pays the bills. And it's not all that bad, but it got to the point where he was taking that to his advantage and he was disrespecting the household. He was disrespecting my mother, my brother, and me. In general, it was disrespectful. He was just disrespectful. He surpassed his limits and boundaries. And up until my 15th birthday, I have always been fearful of him. I had always been, although I'm talkative, I had never really expressed my true opinion. And it was up until this stage that I finally had my breaking point. I stood up to oppression in the family. I fought it face to face, literally, because I had to stand up to him in his face. But that's why this is a pivotal picture of mine. I look at it and I think about how much I've changed, how resilient I am, and overall that experiences make you stronger. For this one, we have over here me at my Catholic confirmation and the rose that symbolizes a part of that confirmation as well. For Catholic confirmation, you have to choose a saint that will walk with you through the path of the church, and I chose Saint Rita. Saint Rita went through so many obstacles in her life. She faced deaths in her family, departures, and so much more. So many thorns in her life, as a rose has, but she was still able to bloom and continue her path in the church despite the pain. So anytime I see a rose, I remember that beauty is pain. Wait, pain is beauty. There is beauty in pain. It sounds better in my head. It makes sense in my head. I'm pretty sure it makes sense. But yeah, I want to be like this rose. I want to be like this rose, like Saint Rita, and I want to continue my path in the church because when I was younger, I wasn't that involved in the church. But now I am. And I also got to meet so many real and kind people in this church overall. Now we have here my family, the most important people in the world for me. I would do absolutely anything for them. Starting over here is my mommy. She's the most strongest person I will ever meet in my life. She is my rock. She constantly reminds me, I'm so glad you were able to stand up for our family and help us get away from a person who had us so oppressed and fearful. And I don't think she realizes that the only reason I was able to do that is because of her strength of also facing him and being strong for the family and my little brother and me. She truly is my rock. She's my inspiration and my role model. And she's also very pretty, so I love her. She yells at me, but she's also very funny. So we're always laughing together. And my little brother, he's 8 years old. He looks short in this picture, but because I'm wearing heels, but he's actually very tall. He reaches my chin now, and he's only 8 years old. And he's also very smart. I think he's going to be maybe as smart as me because he gets straight A's. He's always attentive in class. He loves his teachers, which is a good thing. I'm very proud of my little brother because he's also been with me and my mom through all those challenges, and he's very strong. He is up and going. And over here we have my doggy. His name is Oso. He's absolutely Mexican. He's a Latino. Yeah, he is on a strict Mexican diet. He does not like his dog food anymore. I'm pretty sure it runs in the family. So, yeah. And here we have my friends. My friends are my support system. These are very important people in my life. These pictures, those aren't all of my friends. There are so many other people that are very impactful in my life as well. But just as you can see, I'm smiling in these pictures because they bring me joy. Seeing their smiles brings me joy. In the middle here, we have Maria. She is my best friend since we were very little. I would run to her house and drag her to mine and make her pet my cats. So we've always been great friends. And until now, we're always laughing. We go to class together or we go to the gym and we're always giggling about something, which is very fun. And over here, we have Natasha. She's one of the most recent friends I made. We applied to like 10 clubs this year for our senior year together. So we're always also together. And she is very smart. She takes up to 8 college classes in a semester. I have no idea how she does it. But somehow she's also always motivating me. She's like, you got this. The 1-2 classes that you have, you can do this. So she is very motivating and beautiful as well. And over here we have some more of my friends, Jennifer, Alex, and Kaylin. They're also part of all the clubs I'm in, so we're all like a team, which defines friendship as well. It's about being a team. It's about supporting each other and just shaping each other's journey in life. Yeah. And speaking about clubs that we're in, working as a team, here we have me participating in the clubs. Here we're giving Christmas gifts to little kids at the church. Here I'm in junior marshal for I was picked as junior marshal to help the 2024 graduating class. And here we are doing community service at a landfill, I believe. And there's been so much more. My favorite experience was at a nursing home because we made so many senior friends, which is ironic because I'm a senior. But they were very kind. Some of them are a little cranky, but they warmed up eventually. And simply seeing their smiles in all of these clubs, we see so many smiles, giving out gifts, picking up trash, and hanging out with our senior friends. We see so many smiles. And it just reminds me that smiles and laughter is important. And although these clubs may be a little bit time consuming, mostly as a graduating senior, but they make my life a lot better. It makes me feel a part of the community and grateful that I'm a part of so many clubs and so many communities. Here is a representation of my love for animals. I can run down through them. Here is Pixie, my rooster. Very mean rooster. You can tell he loves me. He passed away. They cooked him in soup. But it's okay. He just, yeah, he had to get cooked. Over here we have this birdie. I saved him from a tree. He fell down. His siblings. But I helped him. And I helped this butterfly who was going to drown in my pool. Here I'm feeding the horses and the goats, and the sheeps are in the back. And that was for a field trip. And my dog again, the Mexican dog, the family dog, Mexican dog. Yes. But overall, you can just tell that I really love animals. Most of my camera roll is of animals. I also have a friend deer. He passes by. Sometimes he comes out of the woods and he says hi. So I just really love animals. It makes me feel like a princess. So yeah, that's another fun fact about me. And some more fun facts about me to finish off is that I have a very big sweet tooth. I love ice cream, cookies, anything that is sweet, I will be eating it in class or buying it. So that's where all my money goes as well. I love playing Roblox with my friends and screaming at little kids. I love taking photographs of anything that I think I will look back at and remember that point of time. That's why I like taking pictures. I'm like, yeah, I remember that point of time. That was fun. Even if it's not me in the picture, I can just think back and remember those memories. And the beach here, this is my sanctuary. I absolutely adore going to the beach. It's my liberation place. I go there every year, and that's usually my restart at the year because I feel like I take out all my stress and am ready for a new beginning every time I go to the beach. And since the yearly thing, it's also kind of a tradition thing, so that's also why. Or it might be because I'm rolling around in the waves, and the waves take me far out, and I twirl in the waves. Maybe that's also a fresh start. But I really love the beach. And for the last picture over here, it's a silly little phone case, but it actually represents my Korean dramas that I watch. I'm constantly watching Korean dramas. I will always be giggling and crying in class. Not anymore, but I used to do so. And I just really love my Korean dramas, and I absolutely do recommend because they'll make you laugh, cry, and giggle. But yeah, so that is a kind of a good introduction of myself. And thank you so much for listening. And hopefully, these moments and stories that I shared with you are fun and were good to listen to. So, thank you very much, and bye bye for listening. Oh, and another thing, I might just be a podcaster or a YouTuber. So, see y'all next time. Thank you.